Hello. La. Hey everybody, I am just jumping on. I am testing out StreamYard using my phone. I have not used it on my phone yet, so I just wanted to try it and see what happens. If anybody ends up joining in and say hi, that's awesome. I am waiting to do the investigation tonight, and I'm really excited. I have my batteries charging. I have some other stuff going. I'm gonna just double check all my equipment like I usually do before I go on specific investigations. But earlier today, I posted on my Instagram about the investigation. And if you weren't on there, so what I'm doing is tonight I got requested to go to somebody's house. It was actually a friend, her neighbor. She told her that I do paranormal, and they requested that I come over and check it out. And what I was posting on my Instagram earlier this morning was that in this house, it is a historical home, and it was built in 1932. And in this home, apparently the homeowner, she lived there, she moved there in the 90s, and she's been having a lot of activity where things have been thrown off her counter. Inside the kitchen, there's a lot of loud bangs that happen. Certain things occur, especially when she's walking somewhere. She says she'll turn around and something will fly off the counter. Um, hey, thanks, Nubs. How are you doing? Um, yeah, I haven't done live before on my phone, so I'm testing it out. But yeah, so the house, like I was saying, when she turns around, a lot of stuff flies off the counters. And then what she said is that another creepy thing that's happening is that she will be woken up, like I said on my Instagram earlier today, she'll be woken up anywhere between 2 and 4 in the morning, and her bed will be shaking. And she said that at first she thought it was just her dreaming, but she'll be wide awake and the bed will be shaking. She said that she doesn't think that it's a negative energy there, that she doesn't feel scared, she doesn't feel threatened. But what I was saying before is that that's very high energy. That's a very strong energy to be able to shake a bed and to be able to have that much energy to be able to physically move an object, and fire alarms going off, just a lot of noises and things going on. So I'm really excited about it. I did, hey Rev, hey Exploring with Dakota. So I did ask her, as I posted on my Instagram, I did ask her if she wanted me to do a cleansing, and she said no, that she doesn't feel that it's negative. But I don't know. I don't know. I won't know until I go, but I'm really excited. Um, I'm still bringing some sage with me and stuff to cleanse myself, not her home, but to cleanse myself after, because you never know, I may come in contact with something that isn't so positive. Um, I'm really hoping that something happens though. I'm happy that she did. Thank you. I'm happy that she's completely fine with me filming in her home. Um, I am making a video, but if since she has service, I'll probably, since now I know that the StreamYard works at my home or at my um on my phone, then I'll probably go live for a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna make it into a video. So even if something happens, something doesn't, I'm still gonna post a video. Um, and then next weekend, I'm excited because I'm going to be doing White Mountain Lodge in Greer. So this one is a lodge that has been very active. It actually was listed in some books for most haunted in Arizona. It used to be active, but now it is not an active lodge. There are cabins that surround the area in Greer. It's out in the mountains. There's cabins that surround it, and people rent out the cabins, but the lodge, no access to the lodge. But I got lucky because my friend that I'm renting a cabin out from, she is close with the owners of the lodge. So they gave permission for me to have full reign of this lodge, and it is very haunted. And another thing that I found out is there's this, apparently this secret attic. So I guess there's a hidden door somewhere in this lodge that goes up to this attic, and nobody's been in there in a couple years. I'm not sure why nobody's been in it and why this door has to be hidden. But yeah, the girl that I'm renting the cabin out from, she said she's gonna ask the owners of the lodge if they can let her know where this hidden space is, because I want to go in there. Yee! And it's on Friday the 13th. Cabin in the woods, haunted location, middle of nowhere, Friday the 13th. So, where are you guys going? Bringing holy water tomorrow night. Let's see. Sorry if I don't know if I can. I don't think I can comment on here. I don't know how. Oh, I can. Oh, guys, I'm still learning the StreamYard with the phone. So, um, so if I am late on comments or I don't say something back, it's just because I'm new. I'm a newbie. Satanic Ritual House. I've been to. Oh, okay. How? What are you guys? Are you just doing extra investigation, or do you find stuff before that you want to just kind of revisit? That sucks. I saw your video too where you guys drove so far and you got turned around, but at least you got to go to that 666. At least it wasn't a wasted night on that one video. That would be a damper if you drove all the way and you couldn't find something to do. Nice. I'm excited to see it. I need to figure out too, because I have my laptop in front of me, but I don't know if I can also do comments at the same time. Again, I'm learning. I'm a newbie. Dang, 12 miles? At least you got your workout in, right? So that's a good thing. Was it worth it? Were your legs killing you after? I can comment from my laptop. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe if I go to my YouTube, wait a tick. Let me see this. Oh, wait a moment. Oh, I need to mute that. Oh, wait. Haha. Let's see. Boom. Yeah, I definitely need to start doing some streams more. I got some better lights. I need to get some better microphone and also better headphones, because every time that I am on live streams, I know that there's going to be echo, but my headphones suck. And so it's like last night I was on PLEs and all I heard was wah 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 from everybody else talking. So I felt like I was going crazy from all the echoes. Yes, Nubs. Did you get your computer fixed? Your internet? I know that was a issue that you're having before. Yeah, I saw Mommy Kitten has like the full head with the mouth. I wonder if those work well. She said that she liked them. They're the corded ones, but I tend to move around a lot, and I've been known to like trip over the cords or like yank it out of my ears, so maybe I need a Bluetooth one. Little cheapy 12 CVS specials right now. Heck yeah, girl. I know. I got my little cheapies, but they're cozy. I have weird thing with my ear. Like I have to have the headphones that have like the squish, because if it doesn't have the squish, it hurts my ears really bad. Or I have to have the full covering ones. The work of them for editing. I like the squish, the cozy squish. Oh, I'm kind of like, for tonight, I don't know. I know I said before, but with all this crazy activity, like I almost think, because the homeowner said that she's been dealing with it for a while, like I almost think too with some of that poltergeist activity, I almost feel like, I know she said she doesn't feel like it's negative, but I don't know. I wonder if she's already been affected by it so much that she doesn't realize it's negative. I don't know. I don't know, but I'm gonna find out. But yeah, I'm doing it solo tonight, so let's see what happens. But yeah, that's definitely why I'm bringing some stuff for cleansing for myself, not for her. She doesn't want it in her house. But I'm bringing stuff for myself just in case, because I've been known to attract some interesting things. So, but yeah, I mean, I've, especially in my old house, I had a lot of activity. And there was some very negative spirits, there were some positive spirits, and you could kind of feel the difference. But I know too that, sometimes it might not be the home that's the poltergeist, it might be the person that's the poltergeist. So I am wondering, number one, I want to find out tonight if number one, if it's positive energy, negative energy, if I feel more than one presence there. Number two, I want to find out too, I want the homeowner to be in the home to see what's going on. And then also at the same time later in the night, I want her to leave the home and possibly go to the next door neighbors, because I want to see if activity is because of her or if it is because of the D word, but I want to see if the activity is because of her or if the activity is something that's residing in the house. And Rev, with that word, so for my Casa Grande Domes, that D word is in my title because that is what it's known for. But a lot of times I think that the D word is just a negative word. I don't think that sometimes things are the big D. Sounds bad, but I don't think things are that sometimes. I think sometimes that we have energies and people can sense those energies. And I truly believe that if, let's say, you're around somebody and they're in a horrible mood, you can feel that energy, especially if you're empath. But no matter what, you can feel somebody's negative energy if they're in a good mood and a bad mood. And I think that's the same thing with spirits sometimes. I don't think that it's necessarily that it is a bleep word, but I think that sometimes it is just those negative energies or strong energies from that person that you're feeling. So I don't always think that that's the case. Like, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt that there could be something, a lot more sinister, but I think that there's a very big misconception on that. But at the same time, I do think that there are some pretty bad things out there, but it can't always be that. It could just be us feeling those negative energies, and people fear those energies because they can sense them, but they don't know who it is and they don't know what it is. But there also are very strong energies that are causing things to move around, causing things to fly off, and we never know what it is. But I mean, that's the one thing is, like, when I go into an investigation, like, I always want to find out what it is and where it came from and what's going on. And I definitely can sense when something is a strong negative presence. But for it to be that, I don't always think that way. Um, but I always will keep an open mind to whatever. But those are kind of my thoughts on it. But yeah, that's kind of why also too, because when I posted for my Casa Grande Domes in the title, it might just be right. It could be. It could be. She's probably like, bake these cookies. Whack. You know? Knock the box of, someone to make cookies. But yeah, the D word right now. Cuts off. What the hell? Oh my. Oh, what did I do to my vape? There we go. Oh yeah. But yeah, it is. I don't even know what time it is right now. It's only like 3 or 4, I think. I don't know. Oh, it's 3. It's 3. I have a long time before I go on my investigation at night. So, but at least that's time to make sure that my equipment is supercharged and just relax, have some snacks. I was gonna go to Costco because tomorrow we're smoking a tri-tip and we're having some people over. but thank God I don't have to go there. I guess somebody else is grabbing it, so I don't have to leave the house. But is anybody else doing anything else tonight? Anything interesting going on? I wonder if I can. Sorry, guys, I'm playing with my settings on StreamYard. So, bear. Yes, nummy. So, don't mind me while I'm probably looking all special, clicking on things. I'm like sitting here. Huh. Ooh, egg salady. Yummy. What is this? What the hell? What is going on? Ooh, do it. Do it. You get saucy. You make that grilled chicken. That actually sounds really good right now. I'm kind of hungry. I tend to like snack all day. My friends make fun of me. Gotten made fun of, called like munch face and different things at work, or like people always like, are you on your like 8th lunch of the day? Because I am always snacking. Always. Which I don't have that many snacks. I have some little granola things back behind me. They're heavenly hunks. Heavenly little granola hunks from Costco. But yeah. So that's about it that's going on with me. Doing that, just hanging out, doing a little stream, and then excited for the following weekend. And then I'm really excited because I got permission to do the old Gila County Jail here in Arizona. There's been a lot of investigators that have gone there. I reached out, I found the contact. The lady that I was talking to was so freaking nice. Like, sometimes when you reach out to people, you're like, hey, I'm a paranormal investigator. I'd like to come to your facility. I'd like to come here, blah, blah, blah. Some people are like, no. But the lady was super nice, super enthused to have somebody come out, and got it locked down for December 5th. She said that it is very freezing there, but I get 6 hours. I'm probably going to go up there with my team. We're going to go up during the day. One of the guys that was on my Casa Grande Domes investigation, he has a drone. So I'm like, you need to bring that drone. So I'm going to do some drone shots during the day, get some information about the location. And then I was looking into a place to stay because it's a pretty far drive. I mean, it's not that bad. It's only like I'd say an hour, 45 minutes, which isn't bad, but we'll be out there all day. And I don't know how the weather's going to be. I'm not sure if I want to drive half asleep at like 3, 4 in the morning all the way home, but if I have to, I'll do it. But a lot of places that I was looking into that are like bed and breakfasts or place to stay, they're not allowing people to stay right now due to COVID because this town's a smaller town. It's completely understandable because of everything going on. But I'm like, crap, I need to find somewhere to stay. Something also that's cost effective for all of us to stay. But if not, we'll just camp out. Superstitions. Ooh. When? I want to drive out and come do the superstitions. What the Superstition Mountains over here? Are you talking about superstitions over there? Is there superstitions over there? Yeah, it is. Even right now, today was the first day. Yeah, I'm down. I'm totally down. Let's do it. Yeah, today was kind of the first day. It actually is kind of windy, but it's been hot. Like, it's still been in the 90s. It's November, and in the summer it's horrible. But yeah, I always say like between like November to like sometimes March, it's pretty good. But I've had times in March where I'm sweating and I think that I'm gonna die. But I'd say February, up till February. But I don't know how you are with the heat, but I've lived here my whole life and I don't understand why I have. It's so hot. It's ridiculous. But yeah, there's a lot of cool spots over here. I want to get permission. There's this one bar. I've been talking to some people that work there, and they have said that I could come do an investigation. It is up in Cave Creek, and apparently, somebody, an old owner's dad, died in the walk-in. And they have this little gift shop, and a lot of people that work there have said that they have some weird stuff that happens in the middle of the night when they're closing up the bar. And right now, still, even though bars here in Arizona are open, restaurants are open, a lot of places are closing early. So I need to reach out to them to figure out when I can go there after they close up and do an investigation, because I want to check that out for sure too. Yeah, I want to see what's going on with that walk-in, to make sure that there's somebody else there so I don't get locked in the walk-in, and that would be bad. That'd be really, really bad. But yeah, and then I want to I want to do some stuff in Bisbee. I want to do Jerome also. So Jerome is, everybody has heard about the Jerome Grand Hotel. So that place is like a hot spot here for Arizonans. But it's just like a lot of people go there. So it used to be a hospital though. So it got turned into a hotel. So there's always a lot of activity there. So I went down there, just my husband and I went to drive down there like a month or two ago just to hang out because it's a cute little town. And I talked to the people at the hotel, and they said that they have their most haunted rooms or areas that used to be like a psych ward, used to be other areas. They still have the original elevator, and it's a pretty creepy looking elevator, and it's kind of terrifying. Like I wouldn't want to go in it and feel like it would break and I'd die. But they have a lot of original stuff from the hospital's structure before. But they said that they're fine with investigating too, but just because people staying there, they don't want people going up and down the halls and being loud. So it'll be like a lot of whispering, and maybe I'll try and see if me and my team want to split up and rent out the two most haunted rooms, so we can go back and forth and then just do investigation inside the rooms. But I don't know. It's hard though. Like there's a lot of things. It sucks. Like this whole COVID thing sucks because it's like, I mean, I have my opinions about all that stuff, but it's just like everything is encompassed by it, and it's like I feel bad for all the businesses that have had to shut down in various states and all the things that have happened, but it definitely puts a lot of things on standstill. But yeah. I need to get a new vape. Maybe a new flavor. I'm looking for Sean and my Investigation 19 to get out again. Yes. What where are you guys going? I wonder, is this possible on the phone? Sorry guys, like I said, I'm a newbie, a very, very new newbie to this, and streaming on my phone. So I wonder, let's see. I don't know how to. What do you do if anybody wants to come on here? I don't know if I can do it from. I don't pay for the StreamYard, but I think you can. I'm playing around. Don't mind me. Oh. Okay. I don't. Oh. Look at this. What? How do? Oh. What? I am learning here. What? Oh, yeah. Okay. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing with StreamYard yet. I think I might eventually, though, once I start doing more live streams, I think I will eventually start do the paid for, so then I can, once I do actually do it more and advertise more that I am doing live streams, I'm going to pay for it. I've heard that it's worth it. Historic Jefferson Hotel in Jefferson, room 13. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, that's exciting. Yes. That sounds really fun. I hope you guys get something. I'm excited for you guys. Are you guys going to go live, or are you just going to post a video, or what are you guys going to do? Yeah. Word. Word. I think somebody came home. My dog just started going crazy. I don't know if you guys heard it. My dog seriously has like little dog syndrome, obviously, because she's a little dog. But she like moving objects just out the window. Good thing though is like when people come in, if she's never seen them before, she'll bark, get a little cray cray. But then after a while, she's done. So there's some dogs that don't stop. A little information about my dog. Really interesting over here. I need to think. I need to think of a good 3 a.m. challenge. So when I hit 200, I'm like 9 away, I think, or 8 away. Last I checked. I don't know. But that was my next goal, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited. But I think I'm gonna do a 3 a.m. challenge. I'm probably, once I hit it, I'm gonna do a poll, maybe on Instagram or on Twitter, to see what a good 3 a.m. challenge would be. A lot of cemeteries over here, they are completely closed up. So I would have to get permission for some of the cemeteries if I wanted to do that. But I was thinking, I did post on Facebook that there is this park that I went to a long time ago. This was years before I even started filming and doing my paranormal and sharing it with everybody. But at this park, it is a creepy park. And I promised myself I would never go to this park again. Um, when we went there, me and some friends, we heard what happened. There was this little girl that was murdered there a long time ago. And everybody's said to have seen the lady in white walking through this park. Well, me and my friends on Friday the 13th, we decided, we're like, okay, well, let's go check out this park. Whatever, it's cool. Not in a good neighborhood, anyways. But we went and hung out in the park. I just had a digital camera and my phone. And after going to this park, we were trying to provoke. My friend was actually provoking a little bit more, trying to piss off the spirit. And after it happened, we were out on this playground, and I got some weird pictures with some orbs, and there was another group of people that were out in the park too, trying to find this little girl as well. But we were all trying to provoke. We were all trying to tell this little girl to come out, see if we could catch anything. Again, I just had a digital camera, but I did get some faces in my camera, and definitely sent something there. But after going to this park, um, when I was there, I told the little girl that I wanted to play with her, and I was trying to see if she wanted to come hang out with me. And this was before I kind of realized what I was doing. But when I got home, like, I have a picture that's on my Instagram. I have my phone on my nightstand, and my cat was freaking out. My cat never hisses, never attacks anything. darkness. I was laying down in bed after coming back home from this park. And mind you, on the way home, it felt like somebody was in my truck with me. But when I came home, I'm laying down to go to bed. My cat's next to me. All of a sudden, my cat's just like, and my cat just goes, darkness. I'm like, what the hell is my cat freaking out about? I go to grab my phone and I try and turn on my light on my phone and it snaps a picture. And there's this creepy girl that got captured on my phone. Creepiest thing has ever happened to me. And I had a lot of weird stuff that happened in my house after that, too. I was getting stuff where doors were slamming. I had a TV that fell on me. I had a lot of stuff that was happening there. And I was like, shit, I brought something home from this park. And I promised myself that I would never go back to this park again because it was weird. It was weird. Something came home with me. But I think I might do that as a challenge to go back to this park because now that I have more equipment and I'm a little bit more in tune with my senses and what I'm encountering, I kind of want to see what goes on there. But that's the only thing I can think of. I don't know a lot of people here in Arizona. Maybe I'll ask some fellow investigators. I have a couple, I think there's like 2 or 3 other ones that I follow that are here in Arizona. Maybe I'll see if they have a good challenge recommendation for a location here. I don't know. I have no clue. But I gotta think of a good 3 a.m. challenge. I went on a long tangent. I do that sometimes. So, I think, let me see. Also, another thing that I'm going to do too, on my last investigation at the domes, Sean, if you watch this, I'm pointing to you. So, Sean, who was investigating with us, him and Christine, they were using the Ovilus at the domes, and they were also using my Melmeter, and they were far from the camera, which is understandable. I set it up far, but every time they got a spike and every time that something happened, they didn't show the camera. And also, I had a second camcorder too, and I was using a light on there, so it blocked out some stuff that I was trying to show when things would go off on my end. But I need to make sure that when I was rewatching what I posted, that's one thing that I realized I need to do more is show the camera what's coming through on the Ovilus and what's coming through on the Melmeter when there are spikes. Yeah. After I watched it, I was like, oh, no. Show the camera. Woo. Oh. Hey, Rev. Thanks for the sub. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I've done that. I've done it. I've done it so many times. Or what will happen is I'll have a piece of equipment that is a little bit further from reach, and I'm holding on my camera, and then something happens. By the time I pan over, it's gone. But I need to too. Oh well, I was sub. You took it away from me. I've had that happen a lot. I think I don't remember who it was, but I'll be on like the chats and everything, and people are posting links, or Nubs will post links. And now, every time that links are posted, I'll re-click on them and check because half the time, like I'll find that I'm unsubbed from people, and I didn't even unsub from them. Like what the frick? Or people will just unsub from me, but that's okay. I'm boring at the moment until I learn interesting things to do with streams. I can't wait to use this light that I got. I'm really excited. It's a big giant light. It's gonna help we have a friend that he does here in Arizona. He has a business he does. It's called Soundphoria. And they do a lot of the videos and stuff for local metal bands over here. And he does some other stuff. So he came over the other day and he was showing me some of his equipment too. And I definitely have some things to learn, but I'm really excited too because he said I could bug him for like different ideas for filming or if there's something that I need to learn how to do, which there's a lot. He said that I could bug him. One thing I need to learn too is to do split screen. That would have been very helpful on my last investigation because we were in two different locations and coinciding things were happening and I didn't know how to do split screen, so I had to do like a reverse to this section or oh flash over to what we're doing here. So I need to learn to do the split screen. But I'm learning. But I think that, even though I do try to at least incorporate some like sound effects or like music or some captions, I think it's more about the evidence and the things that come through. Whether I get stuff or not, I'm still going to post it, but it's so exciting just to be able to hear stuff come through. Or I get so excited too when I'm reviewing evidence and then there's something that's caught that wasn't caught on the equipment and it was picked up on the camera and we didn't hear it in the moment. That's the most exciting part. So even though I don't know how to 100% fully do my videos all cool and professional like, it's okay. Because I love doing this anyways. I just still want to learn a little bit more. I am. Oh. What in the heezy? I am trying to figure out some things. Anyways, that's about it for right now. What I'm doing. I need some snacks. I see some chips. They're in my peripherals. I wish I could like go gadget arm. Go gadget chips. No, it didn't work. I'm useless. I could just move and grab them. That'd probably be the most smartest thing to do, but whatever. You know what's weird, guys? Every single time that I do an investigation, something happens before I do the investigation, like weather-wise or something with traffic. So, very first investigation I ever did that I posted there was a huge storm that came out of the blue. Like, there was zero visibility on the freeway. Like, it was actually terrifying to drive to this house. Second time I did an investigation, it was also a storm was happening. When I did the one at the Casa Grande Domes, GPS, it was supposed to only be like a 45 minute drive, GPS completely clear. All of a sudden, right as we started going, accident, traffic, cops on the road, stopping people, routing people. We were an hour late, but thank God the guy Dan was super cool about it and understood and still let us do our time frame from when we arrived. That was out of our control. And then today, again, I'm doing an investigation and it is windy and it is cloudy. Super weird. And I don't plan this. I don't plan investigations with the weather. And in Arizona, all of a sudden it could rain, and 2 seconds later it's shiny and bright. But yeah, again, it's cloudy. I don't know. Maybe it's the world giving me happiness and clouds when I investigate. Or it's an omen. Who knows? I'm actually gonna have to learn how to use my editing software for this investigation. I'm gonna have like 5 different cameras going. Heck yeah! What software do you have? I got Filmora, and I like it. It's pretty user friendly. I had no experience with editing or anything. A lot of people were telling me to use DaVinci Resolve. And for a newbie, it was very, when I just looked at it, I opened up the app and I'm like, what the? I had no clue how to use it. I'm like, what is this? What does all this mean? And I tried to YouTube it with DaVinci Resolve, but every single video that I found with DaVinci Resolve was somebody doing a tutorial, and they're like, oh, just click this, and then you do the transition, and then blah, 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 click, 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 click. I'm like, whoa, slow down. So I was like, you know what, I'll save that and I'll try something else. But then a lot of people recommended Filmora, and I didn't really need a lot of tutorial. I just logged onto it, I got it, and it's pretty simple, easy to crop your videos, and also has the audio on it too. So I like it, but I definitely want to learn some more stuff. NCH Video Pad. I've never heard of that. I'm gonna look that up right now and see what that is. I'm typing on my laptopy. NCH Video Pad. Video. NCH Video Editor. Okay. Nice. I like that you can use it with Windows and Mac. So I am a Windows user. I've always been a Windows user. Um, my last job, they was the very first time, even though I have an iPhone, my very first time using a MacBook was at my last job. But I learned how to use it, and I like it too. So I'm thinking eventually, I'm going to, when I get my office set up in the house, I'm going to get possibly a Mac. I don't know. I like both, but I'm glad too that the program I have, if let's say for instance, I go from PC, I go from Windows, and I go over to Mac, I can still use it and I don't have to buy a whole new program. So that's good. Yeah, Filmora has some crap too. Like it has different like music and stuff you could download. I saw also on YouTube. Actually, I didn't even realize this. I have TubeBuddy, and I realized that there's music and stuff you can download on YouTube, which I didn't know that. I was just clicking around on my YouTube studio, and I'm like, "Oh, what's this? What? What? This whole time there's music on here? Come on. Where was I? It's like I've been living in a rock. It's like I mean, I can figure stuff out on the computer, but it's like some of the obvious things, like that I could download music from YouTube. Yeah, eighth mark. Didn't know. I need to get a sound effect, a bleep, because I probably cuss more than a sailor when I'm doing my videos, and I need to make sure I got that bleep to bleep out my little slips, my little f bombs. I definitely need to do that. But at least I put my YouTube that it's for 18 and up. I need to put like a possible language thing on there, content, but it's okay. It's completely fine. I'm trying to figure out. Sorry, I'm playing around with my computer. I need to. I want to see. Ooh! Ooh! Yay! So I ordered off Amazon. I have one of those weatherproof, shockproof boxes. that you can put your equipment in. And I got one on Amazon, and as equipment has accumulated, I need another one. And it's easier to just tote everything in them. They have rollers, and I'm excited because I just got a notification that it's at my door. Yes! Now I have two. It's exciting for me because I have that. It's good. Put in the bed of my truck. But then I have other stuff, like I have tripods, I have my Ovilus, I have walkie-talkies, I have other stuff that it's like I'm just shoving it into a plastic bag too to tote around, and I realized that I need another one of those cases. So, and my son's old Lego Batman. Yes. Yes. You know, Batman was my favorite. My favorite. I actually was a Joker fan, but I remember always watching Batman. And it would always, too, the movies, they'd come out usually in the summer, which my birthday's in June, and I would always think to myself that it was Batman giving me a gift that a new movie was coming out around the summer. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I hear my husband downstairs. He whistles so loud. Like he can break the sound barrier when he whistles. And he's whistling either A, to get my attention, or he's playing with the dog. But if you randomly hear a whistle, that's what it is. But yeah, this is so far. I got all my crap over here in the. So let's see. All right, I got a lot of random stuff over here, so don't mind me. Whoop! I dropped you. Are you there? So I have my right now. I got some stuff that was clean too, but yeah, I got this case, which came with my camera. But this is the thing that I got one of these, which I love it. I don't know if you can see, but one of my phone pieces is out, but it is so much better to carry all your stuff in there. So, and it's weatherproof and shockproof. So that is definitely awesome when I go on investigations, because it's easier to tote shit around. Tote stuff around. But yeah, you know what? And one of my antennas broke. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. This happened at the Casa Grande Domes. My millimeter, which it also is a REM pod. So my millimeter supposed to have an antenna there. Well, guess what happened in the darkness? It broke. But it's okay, because the millimeter works. The only thing that this is for the temperature. But it's okay because my REM pod also that I have has a temperature sensor on it too. Well, this one too. This is more so as the REM. So this will, when things go near it, it will go off. So my REM does it, and then this also has the temperature on it too. But I'm so upset. I think I can just find an antenna somewhere and stick it in there and see if it works. But I did email the Ghost Hunter store where I got it, and I asked them. So they said either A, if I wanted, if I give them the order number and everything, I can send it back and they'll give me a new one. They don't just have antennas. But I don't want to be without it. Everything else works. And I want to use it on my investigations. And I don't want to be without it. Coat hanger. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just like, I just don't want to mess up any more, depending on what I stick in there. So I don't. Because it has the screw. I'm sure I can just go to like electronics store and find a antenna that screws into it. I just need to get the exact size. So, but yeah. So I was bored. I was looking up different things. I have these books. So now I found out too, I have one of these little spooky spots book because I'm a nerd. And I always like to see where other people have gone to see if I get the same experiences. And I found out that in where the Gila County Jail is, where I'm going, that there's this inn that is listed as one of the most haunted hotels and inns, and it was 4 minutes from the place that we're doing the investigation on in December, but they're closed right now because of COVID stuff. They don't want anybody there. It's like, darn it. I was almost excited until I found that out because I was going to try and do a double investigation. But I guess I can't now. My tripod fell. But, yeah. I think I got everything charged up. At least the place that I'm going, it's not in the middle of nowhere. It's somebody's house. So at least there's outlets that if something dies, I can charge it up. So I'm not really worried right now about everything as long as it's just my computer, my camcorder batteries. As long as those are charged up, I'm good to go. But this is what I got excited about. It's my light. It works way better than bringing a little ring thing, which I'm using that my phone's on right now. But I got that light, and I'm excited to use it, especially when I go to way darker places. But I need my backup batteries. And I'm waiting on those too. But that's it for show and tell from Haunted Avenue. I'm getting my computer back so I can type on here. Sorry, I'm shaking you guys. There we go. So I'm excited because, like I said, I had no clue that I could even stream from my phone. I'm a newbie to the StreamYard. I tried to the last time when I did my stream that I'm like, I'm alive. And I didn't realize that when I was testing it out that it was recording, but it was completely dark. So the screen was completely pitch black. So it was streaming for like 10 minutes, just black. Oops. But at least this time when I actually hit go, it went and I realized it. So, that's progress. That's progress with my streams. I don't have much of my equipment at all anymore. I lost all of it in my last one. Aw. I'm sorry, Rev. That sucks. But you know what? Equipment, material is just material. They're just objects. And as long as you're happy, which I know that you and your Captain Critter are happy. I mean, I don't know you personally, but you seem very happy with him, so. So that is all that matters. But it does suck. I had that happen a long time ago where somebody, an ex, took thousands and thousands of dollars of stuff from my house. A long time ago. And you know what I did? Not a dang thing. It's just like, bye. You apparently need my stuff more than I do. Jerk. Oops. That's good, Rev. Yeah, definitely let me know when you do. I know you said the spring, but when it gets closer, you coming out here to do the mountains, let me know. I will join in. And I know that Boots before was talking about something in December. I don't know if that's happening anymore. Also, it's a little bit too close to that time frame, everything going on with the world and the holidays, but I like traveling. So, I mean, at some point, some of the people that we always chat with each other, if there's something going on or a big like group thing, get together, I would love to come. I think that would be cool to get everybody together, or at least, a group of us, and see what kind of investigation we could do. Could be like a state venturing investigation. There's a lot of states that I actually like. I just recently started doing a little bit more traveling. Um, Long story short, pretty much my whole life was, I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world, but my whole life was, you know, caring for my mother and being there for my mother. Um, and, when I got old enough that I was able to do stuff on my own, I didn't want to, after a couple years, once I got into college, then later on in life, I didn't want to go too far just in case something happened or I needed to be there for my mom. So I actually, for the very, very first time in my life, went to last year to Ireland and Scotland for honeymoon with my husband. I had never flown that far in my whole life, and it was the most amazing thing ever. I have an aunt that lives in Scotland, so I want to go back there. And I'm a nerd. I have one of these little like travel maps where you can scratch off the places that you've been. So I'm gonna eventually someday try and scratch off as many states as possible. Again, depending on COVID shit stuff. Scratch off as many places as possible. But I want to kind of turn it into a travel to a state and do an investigation thing. So, see if I can find a place in each state to do an investigation in. Which, if I do enough research, I probably could find a place, but I need to make something cost effective, which that definitely isn't cost effective to do at the moment, but it's a goal. It's definitely a goal that I would like to do. Ooh. All right. Well, I know this is a quick little stream, but I'm gonna jump off here in a couple minutes. And thank you, Rev. Thank you, Nubs. Thank you, whoever else joined, for coming in and saying hi. I know that I also had Exploring with Dakota too. Who else was on here? I wasn't even looking with my thing. I'm looking through the comments. Yeah, but thank you guys for coming in. I'm going to try and do some more streams eventually. Like I said, now that I know that I can do it with my phone, and yeah, I think I need to start doing those because I know that definitely I like chatting with everybody, so then I can learn how to get everybody and have some chats going on. But yeah, newbie, I'm a freaking newbie on this, but it's all about learning and yeah. But I'm going to get some snacks, eat some food, and I'm going to relax for a little bit until my investigation tonight. And depending on what's going on, I might come back on live while I'm doing the investigation and show you guys what's going on for a little bit, but I am going to be filming the whole thing. So I will eventually, once I get all the evidence together, if there is evidence tonight, or even if there isn't evidence, I'm still going to compile everything together. I have some things going on this weekend for tomorrow and the next day, but my goal, depending on how much footage I have, how much material or whatever goes on, my goal is to have this home investigation up by Monday, Tuesday at the latest. We'll see. So I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for coming on and joining my stream, because I will say this 1,000 times, I'm new to this and I don't know what I'm doing with the streaming. So thank you guys. I'll chat with you guys later, and hopefully I'll have something to post. And if I'm not live, it's just because it's not working in her house or something, but I'll still post what's going on after. And I hope you guys have a good night. And that is it. That is it for tonight. Bye.